One of the things that I'll say is that when you are operating outside of your purpose, when you're operating outside of what you truly desire, it will always, almost always, give you a feeling of being overwhelmed, make you exhausted, really take your energy from, doing anything else. And so I think this is one of the important reasons to ensure that you're doing something that you desire to do, that you're doing something that you love. So the first thing that I really encourage you to do is to be confident in doing something that you love, something that you desire to do. If there's anyone who feels like you need to pivot and you need to make a change, then the fact that you're feeling that way is indicative that you do need to pivot and that you do need to make a change. So the first thing that I would actually recommend that you do is that you stop and take a moment and do some self-reflection, do some inventory, sit down and think about what is it that you would do, that you would be willing to do, even if you didn't get paid for it. And I think when you start with that, it helps you to identify what it is that you truly love. And so think about those things. What could you truly do that even if you didn't get paid for it, you would have joy doing? What are some of the things that you really care about, some causes and some initiatives that you really believe are important? And I think when you write that list, the next list that you want to write is your skills. Write down the skills that you have, your top 3 skills. And then I would say you can do some questionnaires to help you to explore ideas maybe that you hadn't thought of, but you can take those things that you've listed. And when you think about the things that you'd be willing to do that you wouldn't get paid for, that list should be very short. It should only be 2 or 3 things on the list at most. And when you have those things on the list, put that and one of your top skills in a search on Google just to see some things that come up. Or again, you can reach out to us and I'd be willing to help you navigate through that. And so then you can find a list of, viable businesses or viable careers that align with what you love, with what you'd be willing to do, even if you didn't get paid for it, that will align with the skills that you have. And I think from there, you can build on how you can either transition to a different career or how you can start a business that aligns with what you love and aligns with what you want to do. The other thing that you asked about is, should you build an online profile? Yes, you should absolutely build an online profile, but you want to do that self-reflection and that self-inventory first. And when you come up with a list of options, and again, you can email us at admin@purposetoday.com with, sharing that insight to help you to formulate some options. And again, we'd even be willing to have you to come on the show to talk through those things and help you identify a plan so that you can pivot. So once you've identified that list, then you can build a profile, and you want to change your resume so that your resume reflects the transferable skills that you possess, that you can transition into the career that you're desiring, or that you can build a business that relates to what you are interested in doing. The other thing that you asked about is networking. Yes, it's very important to network online and in person. And I think it's, crucial to do that. But first, again, you want to get some clarity on what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, so that you can ensure that your next step really aligns with what you truly love and what you want to do. The other thing that's important, I would suggest, is for you to do some informational interviews that allow you to meet with people who have businesses or who are in careers that are related to those items that come up on the list from your research. Again, I'm very happy and excited to be able to help you to navigate more through that. But these are just some starting points that I believe that you can make and you can take to help you to get from where you are to where you desire to be. Again, we thank you for tuning in today for Purpose Today. And if you're a person who really needs to pivot, not really sure how, feel free to email us at admin@purposetoday.com. Again, that's admin@purposetoday.com. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Power Packed episode of Purpose Today. I'm your host, Dr. April Dobson. I really appreciate you tuning into the show today. And I really encourage you to live your purpose today and every day. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next Monday at 7 a.m.